Nobody comes and goes into the Henry at night, and
what do the chickens tell them?
Except him.
Yeah, nobody comes here on this night.
Oh, I did.
And
I'm not eating the chicken for the rest of the time.
Dude, Ruby's fine.
What are you asking the chickens? Did you ask the chickens something?
Well, no, I mean, after...
So mad.
This is just like as if we're samurai, just like, so what do you ask the chickens? You noble samurai.
Well, no, first I want to do the storage thing.
You go tell...
Yeah, he was doing the grain shit.
Go tell... Alright, yes.
Chicken mouth. Yes.
Alright.
Well, samurai.
Well, are you doing that secretly, like right now?
He was doing the grain shit at night.
No.
Okay, well, it's day 3 then. It's breakfast time.
No, because he was giving him a tour of the granary.
Oh, yeah.
Right, it is breakfast time, day 3.
These eggs are weird.
These taste funny.
Alright, Hiruma Shugeji, an emerald magistrate of the Crab Clan, is at breakfast today. This burly former scout talks loudly to everyone around him concerning the importance of defending the Empire against the Shadowlands State. Several other samurai clearly aren't impressed. They talk in low tones about frequent clashes he's had. Basically, he's been here a lot. He's asked the Emerald Champion for more support on the wall, and has not really got it. So, but yeah, he's a loud storyteller talking about, bragging about the wall and what they fight and how important the crab are.
I whispered to Hita Pep Pep, that's gonna be me one day.
That's already you. You literally do that.
No, I want to be the Emerald Magistrate.
That's literally you, like tomorrow.
I want to be a... Are we going to be Emerald ones tomorrow?
Yeah, an Emerald Magistrate,
No.
yeah.
It's going to be someday. Tomorrow.
Hita Pep Pep tomorrow.
I set goals and I accomplish them short term, dude.
Hita Pep Pep responds by flicking you in the nut.
Oh my crab junk.
Wait, do we have to do the end of the 4th day?
Yeah.
Okay.
Today's day 3, tomorrow is day 4, and then you present Act 3 is you present the findings, and they do
At the end of day 4?
After day 4, yeah.
Okay. Just
so so basically we got to get through day 3 first. It's only 7, so we're all right. Unless you guys someone's got to leave. All right.
Depends on how this next scene goes.
Yeah. How weapon trainings go.
Did we get any experience for yesterday?
We got it at the end of the day.
Just checking.
We all get experience.
Stop trying to manipulate me.
Asking. I don't know how experience.
Yeah, you miss every shot you don't take, Brad.
I gave out experience yesterday to all who deserved it.
Me and Cody. I don't think I deserved it. I just remembered some information.
No, I just gave it to you because you guys remembered something that was important that I forgot. I rewarded you out of game.
I get bonus experience for benefits. Surviving Hita Pep Pep sabotage.
All right.
You chose.
I'm trying to figure out how to incorporate.
I rolled randomly and got it.
How to incorporate these whispers that you're hearing.
Oh gee.
Does sleeping get rid of fatigue?
Do you see Kaji this morning?
We slept nice.
You see Kaji this morning. He's looking a little rough.
Yeah.
He kind of gives you a look like he wants to talk to you.
All right, I'll go over to him.
He's just kind of like, you know.
Like you're looking a little rough there, buddy.
I'm assuming you're not looking rough.
No.
So, ooh, that was probably nauseating for somebody. If he's watching that camera, like, whoa. He's like, yes, I may have had a little more than I usually do. However, I do remember our conversations of the night. Now that I am more of sound mind, I wanted you to know that the Ruby Champion has fought against the Colot, and she's very vocal, and the only thing worse than the Colot would would be the only thing worse than the Kolot is for the threat to become widely known that they're here. So I do not want to panic you and have you tell all your friends. Samuku has fought against them for years, and it would be bad if everyone understood that they're everywhere.
Okay.
Yeah.
Basically,
I understand what you're saying. Is what I say to him.
But I really don't understand what he's saying. All right. So yeah, are you gonna go bug the crab guy? Does he tell stories?
I'm gonna just listen to his loud stories.
Okay.
I haven't earned my merit yet. I need to get back to the wall and avenge my pep.
Most people are just basically like, that's another crab again. Yeah, whatever. All right, so today
I cheer when it's needed,
Crabs,
though.
am I right?
Yeah, they show up and you just can't get rid of them.
So this is weapons training, and it is in the Ruby Dojo, which is somewhere in here, somewhere. I don't know.
Don't look at the map.
Most of the ruby stuff's over there, so I imagine it's over
Yeah,
there.
right there, Ruby Dojo. Ruby.
Ruby Dojo.
Hey, what are you doing?
I got that one. Those 3 lights.
Old people music.
Your instructor is Shosuru Koharu of the Scorpion Clan.
Why is he the weapons guy?
As you enter the
Is it
room,
stealth training?
alright, the Ruby Dojo is filled with all manner of weapons, from tiny daggers to massive tsubos. Leaning against the far wall, a small woman dressed in red and black, wearing a simple mask that obscures her eyes with crimson patterns. She holds an item you recognize as a jit, a prolonged fork weapon that magistrates carry as a symbol of their authority. In a perfect world, she says, those that disobey the Emperor's law would quietly admit their guilt and accept their punishment. She kind of spins it around in her hand to show off a little bit. That so few do means you will need methods of persuasion to bring them to justice.
Would you say the scene ended since last night?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
The day will end the
Dope.
scene.
No more strife, baby.
So basically, she's going to lecture you on the history and nature of weapons that samurai commonly use. She holds the jit, like the whole lesson, and spins it around, and just.
Do we get those?
Um,
Do I have to learn a new weapon?
she hold on.
Do you want to go?
So again, we're not. She
for offending you.
she basically at some point she's during her lesson, she's obviously a master of this weapon.
Just that one.
Cool.
Yeah, she uses it in almost any situation.
Breakfast?
I mean, it's a giant fork.
Yeah.
Just to make it a salad.
She'll pick you guys one at a time to pick any weapon you want and attack her with it, and she's able to disarm you with this fork. So
I add
like pick anything you want on the wall, and she's like
I get a bow and arrow, and I stand really far away. She just throws it at me.
Trident.
I use the big hits. I shoot it back at her.
So
I drop it.
she puts
and then
it
summon
down,
out.
and
you drop the fucking
against
katana?
Yeah, just
against those that have less honor, you will face more common weapons. And she'll do some sparring with you guys with like long sticks and clubs and hammers.
I'm good with a club.
And just like not. It's funny because it even says, strange for most samurai, but common among peasants. Clubs.
They're effective on the wall. You do whatever you can.
So basically, we're not gonna do.
In fact, I get like 4 different clubs according to my character's stuff.
Everybody can make a
Cool.
martial arts 2 check.
Martial arts what?
Melee.
Okay.
To defend against her attacks from these club weapons.
We need dice.
So just one at a time.
Whenever you guys are done.
Just see who can defend against.
Target number 2.
Yep.
I'll
We
take
can
the
be in
strike
any
and
stance.
hits.
Okay.
can just be in any stance.
Yeah, whatever you want. Whatever your best one is.
Is this combat?
Yep, melee.
It's not really combat. It's melee. It's a melee check. It's a defense roll, which isn't real.
I need
in
the dice
game,
to be
but-
opposite.
Ew.
Ah, got it.
I need 1.
Wait. Do we have
There you got it.
What do you need?
White.
thanks, bud?
My
Killed it.
strife doesn't have to be on as long as I keep that
Always
dice.
forget
It
that
doesn't
you
have to
get
be
an
on a
opportunity
success,
and a
does it?
What do you mean?
What's that?
Like to count this
well.
strife as
If
a
you
bonus
keep that-
success.
Yeah.
If I keep this, it doesn't matter that it's an opportunity as long as I have a
As
success.
long as you keep a dice with the opportunity or that. it
You
should
would still
count.
get the strife if you want to use that
Right,
opportunity.
but that's I mean to count it as a bonus success in
Yeah.
fire. It doesn't have to be on it. The strife.
it's just strife in
success.
general.
Okay, I was just making sure.
I got 3 successes.
I got
I also got
4 successes, and I'm gonna do it in a flashy way.
Nice. She's impressed. Did anybody not pass?
What was the targeted?
2.
Yeah, I passed.
So everybody passed? Mm-hmm. Alright, every one of you gets, she laughs and, says, you are all trained well for your age. And she lets you keep the peasant weapon she used to attack you with as a memento.
Oh, neat.
So everybody has, like, a wooden hammer or a long stick or a club. Whatever one you
I'm
want.
taking the stick.
I got the hammer.
Yeah. I'm also gonna go wooden hammer. Dude, your long stick, you hold it up into something and we can hammer it into the ground.
Then she goes on to the next part of her lesson, like, alright,
Solve this one.
that was the get up and run around part of the lesson. Now you guys sit back down, and she goes into discussing dishonorable weapons, such as poison. Emerald magistrates are expected to know of poisons, including how they're used and ways to hide them. But of course, you will never employ them. That would be against Bushido.
I would never do that.
But some of the toughest investigations that she's dealt with involve poisons. So she has become somewhat of an expert in them, and basically she'll just go on for, like an hour about these are the hardest cases to solve.
I will take very thorough notes.
Yeah, hardest cases to solve, and there's so many different types of poison, and knowing how to identify what the symptoms are, blah, 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 blah.
Does she happen to mention a poison that leaves no trace?
Yeah, a poison that will kill you and leave no wounds on your body.
Works on people and chickens.
Specifically.
Specifically.
She does not specifically mention any poison that does that, but at least not during the lesson.
Can we ask her?
Concluding the training
Might be
with
a little bold.
Hey, out of curiosity.
she's gonna say, as Emerald Magistrates, your greatest weapon is the unyielding duty to the Emperor. Nothing, not even honor or truth, is as important as the Emperor and the Empire, she says. Which,
I want to do the thing where I can insight her
okay.
to see if she actually believes that to be true.
Sentiment
Sentiment.
and however you want to approach it.
I
Yep.
am pissed at her for it.
Well, depending on which.
Oh wait. Yeah, what are
Yeah,
the
it's
different
whatever
things, different
circle
things,
or
different
you
things?
use
Yeah.
depends on what you notice, what you detect.
That's right. I don't remember what they were.
Do you need that?
No. Derek looked it up
Oh,
before.
right, that's right.
One of them's like, are they lying outright? Do they not tell you information?
I'm gonna ferociously and explosively sense your motive.
You just squint real hard.
Page of Woods, here we go.
Intimidator. Look. Tell me if you really believe that. Do you believe that?
And a
Really?
big fork and a hammer.
Oh
Okay.
my god, I'll hammer this fork.
Earth lets you see if they're behaving differently. Water lets you know if they have your best intentions at heart. Fire, if you figure out if they're neglecting to tell you something. Air is what lets you know directly if they're
As
lying.
if fire wasn't already too broken, now it's the best thing for this.
No,
too.
air. Air is
Air.
the best.
Oh, okay.
Because that's just...
Yeah, well, right, but
omitting-
neglecting to tell you something is pretty important.
So
too.
I will do
And
air.
void is to what they're trying to lead you to believe.
Okay, I want air. I'm gonna use this so that I can roll an extra white die,
Black.
extra black die for the
Black
void
die.
point. Okay.
And you can keep an extra one. Whenever users have forgotten they neglect to tell you something, they neglect to tell you something on every person we talk to, and we're just like, Oh yeah, they killed the Emerald guy. They just forgot to tell us.
I forgot.
They just neglected to tell us that they did that.
Good stuff.
Mm-hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes.
We're lucky.
On that. I got a
5
bunch
successes.
of strife, though.
And what do you really want to know?
I want to know if she believes what she just told us, that the Empire is the most important thing.
Yeah, did she lie to her directly?
Well, it's
Scorpions don't give a shit about honor.
But she
But-
said,
but yeah.
does she believe that that is the most important thing? Is
Right.
it because it was what did she say? Protecting the Emperor and
yes.
is more important than
Not
everything.
even honor or truth is important as the Emperor and the Empire.
There's no honor in hentai.
All right. Well,
Disagree.
remember you can't see her eyes with her mask, and that would probably be a good indicator for if she was lying. But you see zero, dishonesty in her voice and in her
delivery.
mask
of-
delivery and her voice and in
Shouldn't those be
her.
open so they can see?
Yeah.
How does that work if you can't see the eyes through the mask? How do they see out?
Spider-Man can see.
Okay, this is not Spider-Man. This is...
It's also not Japan, so pick one.
You can seamlessly capture.
Yeah. So yeah, it seems like she is telling the truth. So that concludes your training for today. Once you get back to midday meal, there's a message waiting for you guys that your instructor for tomorrow has assigned you some homework, some reading before the class concerning some famous criminal cases in the past.
I only have
Says the
one.
library contains everything you need.
I only have one eye. I can't read that well.
All right.
That's how it works.
Yeah, every half is
Only half is good.
Yeah.
We don't have any other training to do today, then.
No.
Besides this reading.
No, basically just you have to go to the library.
Okay, I think
And
somebody
read.
should go to the coop and see if that note's still there.
Sure.
Also, check on the grappling hook.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's only... Jesus.
No, he spent the night there, didn't you?
Yeah, and it was still there when
Yeah,
we
but
left.
it's still there
But
when
is
we
it there
left.
now?
But we went. I mean, it's now daytime, and a new day.
Would it be
we've been-
taken during the day? Would
Yeah.
someone be bold enough to take it in the middle of the daylight?
Hey, maybe
Somebody
Henry
who
found it.
works there
he,
might.
Well, if he's only popping in there a couple times a day.
Right?
Maybe, I think the Henry did it. He was talking about how good his eggs are and how he always
Ask him.
came and ate his eggs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the Henry's. Plus, I want to check out the Granary.
Yeah.
Um,
Hey, we'll read that stuff and then we'll fill you in when you get back.
or I can read it as soon as I'm done with the Granary.
No, I mean,
All right,
depends how long that
so
takes.
you guys are just gonna go to the library later, or who's
We're
going to the
gonna-
library now?
Would
I'll
like
go to the library now
come
just to get it
run
out of the way.
Ow.
Distraction.
Run some interference.
The three of us will go,
Yeah,
and one of you
yeah.
read it out loud.
Yeah, I'll go to the library and
I'll-
get this shit
I'm at
done
the
just
Let's
in
library.
go to the
case.
library just in case we get attacked by
Watch out
ghosts
for
again.
ghosts, guys.
Or yeah, who the hell knows?
Hey, I'm gonna go to the library with you guys because I got attacked by
Someone
ghosts.
clearly wants
and you...
us to go to the library, so some of us should at least go to
Yeah, I'm
the
gonna go to the
library.
library.
Yeah. Hey, I'll help you guys with your
Well,
ghost
eventually.
problem, but I also have a slight ghost problem, so I'm sorry if my ghost bothers the
All
two
right,
of you.
at the
Want me to take care of
library,
No.
it's the same as before. There's one other person
That's
there,
something I have to
a stooped individual with black hair and a black mask, another scorpion.
Jesus, they're like dragons now.
Fellow appreciators of
They're
sword
fucking like
history,
dragons.
we're quite alone today. No need to whisper. And yeah, he introduces himself as Bayushi Ago, an Emerald Magistrate, and he's leafing through old records on a case he says he must win.
Oh, he wins cases too.
Oh, he's like a lawyer.
Oh, what is your case? I'll ask
Tell
him
me.
about the case he's working.
Someone was found at the bottom of these stairs with no wounds. It's just the same shit we're doing but with a different person.
Cheat up with his paper. Change a couple things. Yeah, change a couple things so it doesn't look like a copy.
I love those memes.
You know, just a tranquil day at the library. Hope I don't get
Doesn't
attacked.
say.
Okay, that's fine. I'm going to talk to him. Oh, okay, sorry.
No, yeah. So he will just tell you a generic
Okay,
case. Yeah.
I'll ask him, how familiar are you with the library here? I was trying to find stuff before and found it kind of hard to navigate.
Maybe you didn't do it because I found it pretty easy.
Yeah, the papers I needed were
Like,
behind
I have
the ghosts.
researched much here. I'm fairly familiar. It is quite large.
Well, we're, as you may know, in the middle of our training, and we were working with, what's her name? The other scorpion. I would, say her name. They don't know.
Yeah, poison chip. Yeah. Soshiro Koharu. Yeah.
Yeah, and she was talking about poisons and being able to identify the signs and the symptoms of. And are there any books here? I really feel like that's something I should know more about in my training, and I'm really interested in making sure that I know everything that I can about it.
He smiles a little bit. Like, of course there's stuff like that here. And he will probably lead you over and find a section.
Is there a marching band in your house?
Oh, it's the rumba.
That's the
Oh.
yeah. It always sounds crazy. It runs at 7. It's Rosie.
No. I like it.
Jetsons reference.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, I get it.
I didn't name her.
I would have called the DJ room, but that's fine.
I miss the days where music was
So
just one instrument.
as he is wandering, walking with you to
The poison section.
the poison section.
Yeah, that's right. It's out under
He's,
P for poison.
I'm just trying to remember who people's names are.
What are you looking for? I got some of them written down.
Oh, I got it now. He is basically just gonna go right into, poison. Poison that I'm thinking poison was how the Emerald Champion was killed. I really think it was his daughter, Hotaru. Like, she's not properly mourning a father as a loyal child should. I don't know if you've realized that while you've been in the castle. Lots of people are talking about it.
Oh, I've really been concentrating on my studies. I'll pull out my extensive notes so that he can see that I've really been studying hard.
You just kind of, yeah. Oh, okay, yeah. I mean, I think she hated her father ever since her mother's passing. He's not actively, openly. Yeah, okay. Never mind. Nothing. But yeah, basically, he, unprompted for no reason at all, is trying to throw some shade on her. Like,
I don't even think I've seen her. Have I seen her?
no, that's tomorrow.
They're not even at the dinners?
She's not in the castle right now. Neither of the daughters are.
Where did you hear that she's not mourning properly? So are there magistrates that are investigating
No,
this
she
then?
was here, weeks ago, right after the she was for the funeral, and here for right after his passing, and she did not seem like one who would be mourning their father's death.
Oh, is there an investigation into this then? If you think he was poisoned and it wasn't a natural occurrence?
Well, there was an investigation, and they concluded it was natural causes. Surely you've heard the rumors. Not everyone believes that.
Well, I've heard some rumblings, but I mean, to hear a magistrate talking about it leads me to believe that maybe there was another investigation going on that people didn't know about.
Perhaps there should be. Fortunately, the body is long gone now. Whoever, you can do a skullduggery if you want.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or anybody else who's in the library with her. Who's with her? You?
I'm there, but I'm actually doing my homework.
No.
Yeah, you're reading.
It'll take me a while.
Nerd.
Fucking dork.
I only have one eye.
Guys,
and
did
I'm
you know
like-
that this guy was actually not guilty, but they prosecuted him? This is so interesting.
Homework's actually pretty cool, guys.
I ain't got a sh.
I'm just worried I'm getting pushed off another cliff.
Yeah, I'm glad you
I
decided
noticed
to
I
go to
can
the
notice
library.
things though. I've got some
I want
opportunity here.
babysitters.
What stance were you in?
Fire.
You,
I'll do it.
you can have a void point.
You can perform the task in a flashy way, or you can
Because I'm
give
not telling you the difficulty.
you can give the dude 2
Oh,
strife.
this is the one.
Hey, give the scorpion 2 strife.
I'll give him some strife.
Okay.
You're inflaming him with your presence.
I already have 2 sitting over here.
It's funny in a conversation way. So you're just talking to him, you're like, oh! He's like, oh, double strife.
2 for flinching, bitch.
Got him.
Yeah, it's so weird. Like, she seems so nice, but I'm so uncomfortable now.
Wait, fire, you can just take the extra successes like anytime, right? Is that how it works? It's not
Do what
instant
now?
combat.
All right,
No,
what
Yeah,
are you
anytime
doing?
you use it.
Well, first we're gonna go talk to the Henry guy. Say, hey, we're ready to go on the granary thing. But while he's talking, I'm
Let's bring the wrong
gonna ask the
people.
chickens.
Grain tour.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or,
Well, I'm gonna check to see if
4?
the note's still there.
yeah,
Okay.
2 opportunity.
Okay.
It's more strife.
Dude, you can give him 4 more strife, dude. You can make this scorpion unmask in the middle of the library.
Oh, yeah, I want to do that.
I'll take 4 more.
Wait, no, I don't. Wait, what's the other things I could do?
Perform it in a flashy way, drawing attention to yourself, or you can
Notice something missing
around
around a place. That's what I
No,
want.
in the vicinity that is not directly related to the task.
Yeah, that's what I want.
So you're not giving him strife.
No.
You may
Okay.
establish an absence, a lack of shoes outside, indicating the occupant's
What do you
absence.
notice? Notice something? What was it?
Missing or out of
Another
place.
Missing or
Thing that
out
has
of
nothing to do
place.
with what we're doing.
You notice that there's a section of the carpet missing.
No carpet is out of place in a carpeted library, dude.
Not related to the check. I mean, like, hey, I
But
think
did he
that-
pass with 4? No.
No.
Fuck.
Can I take
Dude, we did something good.
3 strike for that?
Dude, just kick his ass and have him tell you.
All right. So at the Henry,
Should I get
he is glad to see you again.
So you want me to go on the grain tour while you...
No, I want to go
Or
to the
you
granary
interesting.
too.
Okay.
Just well,
You know,
you
it's
just
just
chat him up,
missing
so I can
carpet.
just ask the
Yeah.
chickens a couple questions.
Yeah.
It was burnt before, and now it's just there's a piece missing. They cut it out.
So basically, he's gonna
It's about time.
he's gonna rush up when he sees you guys. He said, "I'd hoped to find you. More chickens have died. I fear it's a sign that another samurai should perish soon.
I want to look up blood magic.
I am inclined to believe that you're correct.
There are 2 dead fowl near the door that leads to the granary. All was fine this morning, but we returned after the midday meal. He found 2 dead. As before, there's no indications of a cause."
Would you be okay with me taking one of these chickens?
Well, he said, "That's fine, but I wish you would expect the feed I use. Remove any possible guilt that could be assigned to me. I only use what is delivered and never alter or add to it." He respectfully insists.
I respectfully accept.
Check my feed,
What?
dude.
I go, boy, is the note still there?
Yes.
Okay. I asked the chicken.
Wait, is Margaret alive or did she die?
We'll say she's alive.
Okay.
Thank God.
I asked Margaret. So I had 2 opportunities, so that means I can understand chicken talk too when she talks back to me. So they understand me and I can understand them.
Wow.
Does this like last for a
scene.
amount of time?
He's like,
The scene? So you can just sit down and just have a chill conversation with
Right.
the chicken.
Yep.
Be like, yo, so tell me what's up.
My name's not Margaret. It's actually Thatcher, but he just calls me Margaret, and it's uncomfortable.
At first I ask,
identify
has anybody other than...
OG?
Yeah, well, they might not know names, but
Yeah.
anybody other than him, I kind of...
Your master.
Yeah,
Yeah, your
the master.
feeder.
Yeah,
Your
the feeder. Yeah,
The one who brings the grain.
the one that's normally here every day. Has anybody other than the one that's normally here every day been here within the last couple days? Oh, yeah, that's
You
not
guys?
us.
Yeah, you've been here. I seen you yesterday.
All right, you sassy
chicken.
Yeah.
I'll put you into tenders.
Boy, I'll make a tendy out of you.
Anything other than the 3 people that are here now and the guy that fell off the cliff yesterday?
People come and go all the time. Cluck.
Oh.
Did you call me chicken?
You did what to my wife?
Okay. Do they wear disguises?
Are they a master of disguise?
I mean, with the chicken, know what a disguise is?
Do that? I guess.
Sometimes their faces are covered, sometimes they're not.
Yeah, that's how I would have worded it next. Do they ever drop off things and someone else comes and picks them up?
Yes, often. Like that letter you took yesterday. Someone dropped that the other day.
Would you be able to recognize that person if you saw him again?
Yes.
Did that
I am not letting you do that. No.
Darren's walking around with a chicken.
Chicken dousing.
There's get him! It's in the rules. You gotta let us do it.
Hey,
Who made this game?
Just because we chose our skills well.
Yeah,
Doesn't
okay.
make it any
A
less
good
of-
DM can play around our skills.
We did
can't
not
use-
know a chicken was going to be the thing that, like.
I'm gonna go with
The
the
chicken
level of
was
intelligence of a chicken
Right.
is no.
Okay.
They all look
That's
the
fine.
same to me.
If it was a cat, maybe. You know,
So we
or a
find a
dog or something.
Dolphin.
Yeah, dolphin. I remember the D&D game where we summoned a dolphin directly above the table in the bar. And it fell down. That was an interesting day.
Apparently chickens are intelligent, caring, and complex. I'm
Your
looking it up.
argument is invalid.
Get the player's handbook and look at what D&D said the chicken's intelligence is. I bet you it's like a 3.
I also want you to find
No,
the
not even
author of
because I
that
don't even
statement.
talk.
Yeah, a 2 or yeah.
Except for I'm talking to it.
Right.
What? Damn it. When was the last time someone was here that was not us 3 or the guy that fell off the cliff?
That first sentence right there.
It's probably, I mean, I would say probably some weeks ago.
Okay.
Did you
Some
say somebody
weeks ago.
dropped that note off a couple of days?
I've laid 2 dozen eggs since then. So
Somebody dropped a note off a couple of days ago?
no, she's saying it's been a couple weeks since anybody's been here.
Oh, okay. I thought you said that it would have been a couple of days ago.
I said she's laid 2 dozen eggs since then. You've interpreted that as 2 weeks.
Well, it takes 24 to 26 hours to lay one egg.
Yep.
For a chicken. I looked
Okay,
that
so
up, too.
now we're going off of the once a day thing. So yeah, some 2 dozen eggs 2 weeks ago. Ish.
Are these weeks 7 days long, or are you like D&D-ing us and making them like some weird
I
amount?
think we can safely assume it was about 2 weeks ago.
Have all of the 2 chickens that died last night, do you all eat from the same feed?
Ooh.
They realized they dishonored the rooster. And
I don't. I don't think she would know.
Okay.
I eat what the feeder places for me, out of the bag. When the one bag is empty, another one is used.
out there.
I know. Like,
The 2 that are dead there.
That's what you get for splitting up.
Yep. The 2 that are dead.
because he gets skullduggery too.
Yeah, I get skullduggery.
We're always in the wrong place.
The two that are died. Do you know what happened?
They were fine this morning, and then they ate.
Alright, alright.
All sides point to.
Water.
So unless I'm
Did
guessing
you
they're
tell
just
my master I'd really appreciate a little bit more food? He's a little skimpy.
Ooh.
Do you really want more food after what's happening here? Though? Big margin.
Does it look like there's just like one like bin that they all eat out of?
Big chicken.
Well, you'll see that as soon as you go check out right before the granary room.
Okay.
It's basically sacks, and you'll see right outside the granary door where you've seen the dead chickens. There is a bag of feed.
Does they pour it into and then it just kind of goes randomly into cages, or do they all communally eat out of?
Well, where is it? The feed bag he's using is, like right there, but once you go into the grain room, there's basically just barrels and barrels of other feed. So he has an open feed bag that he used today.
Right, okay.
And there are some dark green stains on it. And but once you go actually into the, well, you're not actually in there
Right.
yet, so.
The master that used to be in this palace, the one that always wore green, that used to come and talk to your master, did he ever come here when your master wasn't around?
Yes. Often.
Did he come?
To send and receive messages. To place notes for others to pick up. I've said too much.
Grappling hook.
I love this music, considering you're talking to a chicken. Because otherwise it would fit really good on a very intense discovery.
Yes. It's like a,
Keep
like
going
a
on
Super
into it.
Nintendo RPG where you're talking to the...
He's sitting at a tiny interrogation.
There's a chicken on the other side, just like,
Where do you eat from?
pulls the light. She gets so spooked, she just lays an egg.
So what are you doing at this point? Are you just trying to distract him? As
Yeah, I would be. Well, I would want to ask him who brings the feed. Like, where does he get it from? What's his distributor?
I mean, it's gonna be delivered from nearby farms, like all the other food in the.
Who's your dealer, dude?
In the,
And you've been dealing with the same people.
Eagle-eyes chicken food.
Got a little extra grain. Flip me for those guys.
It's basically it's not just the animals' food in these storage rooms. There's a couple of them around. So once you go in there, you'll see that a lot of it is just food stuff for people too.
So all the food's stored together.
Yeah, I mean, because it's just grain. I mean,
Yeah.
just because the chickens eat it doesn't mean they can't use it for flour or something for other stuff too. Are you passing notes?
Yes, because we're not there.
You can't know.
I'm there.
I have a skill that says I get to read player notes.
Read it to the class.
Did the guy who feeds you ever pick up notes or deposit any notes?
No, not that I've seen.
I'm running out of ideas. Yeah, I think.
Are you?
Outside of the Emerald Champion was one of the ones dropping notes, but.
So he's gonna lead you down into.
Yeah, well, I come out.
Granary now.
And, yeah, we go to the granary.
He's gonna be like, I don't know what your friend's doing, but he's getting a little fresh with my chickens.
Dude, take a chicken down the grappling hook. I bet there's something cool down there. I can tell you about.
Derek swings over the side with a chicken.
So I mean, basically, yeah, sacks of grain, barrels of dried fish, a bunch of other foodstuffs. He points at the feed bag next to a large barrel. And then when you check out that bag, you do see some dark green stains on it. And Derek, you immediately, because your vigilance is high enough,
Okay.
you notice that the floor beneath the barrel has scratch marks on it, as if the barrel was frequently moved around. And He's not here with you anymore. The chickens are clucking, so he's like, I must tend to my flock.
Derek just understands them.
He's like, I understand this feed could be potentially killing them, but I'm going to go feed them more.
Yes.
Please also take Margaret with you.
And it's like,
Samurai holding a chicken.
it's like, yeah, give them a little extra too. They're looking a little thin. And then
She winks at you.
Margaret's the fattest
in
one.
chicken.
First, you know.
yeah, then I point that out to you. It's like, you want to move that barrel?
Yes, I do want to move that barrel.
I will assist you in moving that barrel.
Appreciate the assist. I don't know why we're doing that.
The barrel slides out of the way, and you have located secret room as labeled on map.
I've looked at that map a million times and I never noticed secret room.
It literally says secret room. Wow.
Oh gosh, good job, guys.
And it's funny that if you find it by looking at the map before you find it in game, I'm supposed to tell you it would not be honorable for you to act on that out of game information. It's in the book.
Oh my god.
It's like, why did you label it?
Why'd you put it there?
It's like,
Well,
you could have just said room, and no one would have thought anything of it. You know.
well, good thing you
Right.
yelled at me last time. I was halfway through looking at the map, otherwise I might have found it.
There is nothing but darkness below you, but at the bottom of the stairs you make out several oil lamps that you could use for illumination.
Okay.
Guess we'll use one of those.
Lighting them reveals a small room stuffed with scattered supplies and packs of clothing. A table covered with papers and writing materials, another covered with exotic items, and a cache of small weapons.
God damn.
What exotic items?
Well, good that you ask.
A lamp with a
Could
genie
you
in
roll
it.
a medicine, skullduggery, or culture check to figure that out?
Can.
I'm doing mad medicine.
Ooh, that'd be, dude.
Well,
playing
first,
that
is there
movie.
any
Mad
secret,
medicine.
And there are also a bunch of papers
Is
and
there any
stuff
secret?
too.
That was like a great, like,
by any
rap
chance? I just did that.
Yo, mad medicine on the beat.
No. But there are some papers.
Oh. Hopefully you did well.
Okay.
What approach did you use?
They're gonna find all the cool stuff.
I used,
We're just gonna decide hate not
It's
more.
2 depending on if, or 1 if you use fire, 3 if you use
Better
air.
him than
That would have been using air.
Yeah.
Ah. Then
Medicine,
Keep this
skullduggery,
guy
or
in the party.
culture.
I passed. Then I
Alright.
did water medicine.
You guys
So-
are for a treat once Pep shows up and starts fucking us over in the library.
I don't want Pepper to go anywhere.
So you find,
It was
as you look at the exotic items, you find assortment of bottles and vials and jars of bizarre plant and animal parts, crushed Andromeda flowers, pickled silver wasps. And
Delicious.
you know that those ingredients could be used in medicine or in poison.
The chicken killing kind.
We are freshly taught about poisons too.
Small dark screen stains on the table. Looks similar to what you just seen in the feed bag. And
Damn.
there's also some papers
We can't
Yeah,
check
go
it.
through
that
those.
you recognize handwriting. Not Satsumi's handwriting.
The other guys.
The other handwriting. Don't assume gender.
Consider it assumed.
Same. Alright, so basically, they're addressed to someone called Hidden Serpent. Serpent. Yes, Hidden Serpent. The word, basically, they angrily denounce the Green for betraying humans to the Kami.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Consider this plot solid.
Hey, maybe it's a good thing he's dead. Fuck that guy, am I right?
Whoa. Maybe. Who knows? I don't
A
know.
lot of people did think
Hey, I'm
that.
50-50 on whether this dude's a piece of shit or not.
Well, either way.
Well,
the-
maybe we're going. The reason why he asked us to make sure the cranes don't get sullied is because he was corrupt, but he's still trying to save face.
Or he wasn't corrupt and they're
what
trying to
you
make
guys
him think he's corrupt.
I'm
I'm
investigating
reading
poisons.
books.
You're still reading books?
It's taking me a while. I only got one eye.
If that's really all we get, then we'll head to the library.
It's about dinner time.
Yeah.
Getting there, getting close to it. So yeah, all right, you guys will head to the library. So you
any
see your
ghost
companions
sightings?
come into the library. As dude is still trying to throw shade on Hotaru. What?
Hikaru no go?
Motaro.
Did it still bother me? Like, I just want to, like, read.
Hey, I said take me to the books, not read a book.
Jabber at me.
Yeah.
I mean,
Fucking
he's kind
jabber,
of
huh?
loud and annoying. Yeah, he's
But he's not near us, though.
not right
very
now.
proud
He's
of him.
not. He's not that intrusive, but he is annoying.
Okay.
Hey.
All right. Wait. What'd you guys find out?
Hey, tell him that's
Like,
very proud of him.
And you see another.
See what he does.
He'll greet
Right.
you as soon as you walk in. Fellow Scorpion, come on in and join us in our research today. It's a great day to study.
The whole time. The whole time.
See that floor?
Hey, tell him that's
Yeah, I
very
did
proud
that.
of him and see how he reacts.
Just want you to know.
I don't want him to pay attention to us.
I'll
right now.
burn you like I burned this carpet.
Yeah, I
Make a
come
pep
over and
tap.
whisper,
Make this dude's book close.
definitely poisons were used. We found the place where they were made.
Derek, you can make your skullduggery after you get done
okay.
talking.
Margaret informed me that the
Who's Margaret?
chicken.
Huh.
Excuse me?
Chicken told you.
The chick, you know that chick?
You met
Well,
Margaret
I mean,
yesterday.
hot
we
chick?
killed ghosts
I was- I
yesterday,
did- I
so
do know
whatever.
Margaret. Oh, yeah,
Chickens
Margaret.
talk. Cool. Like, continue.
The chicken informed me that Margaret the chicken, the beloved Margaret.
Yes.
No one thinks it's weird that.
Oh no, they raised an eyebrow.
I think
Yeah,
it's
we did. So I was like, I don't know. I killed a ghost
Chicken
yesterday.
informed
Whatever.
me.
We can talk
Oh, yeah,
to
I mean, a
chickens.
ghost threw me off a cliff yesterday,
that
too.
the Emerald Champion was some of the ones that were dropping off those decoded messages. Also, in the said secret area, they talked about the green being involved with the Oni. And
I will be back in like 5
fuck
minutes
the
while you
Oni.
guys share your information.
You wanna
Discuss
do
your
what?
plot.
I will murder
But what
all
if?
Oni.
So what? Nothing else weird had happened? That's it.
We found
Did anything else weird happen? I just genuinely don't remember now. Yes, something weird did happen. It was that thing you're thinking of.
we talked to the chicken. We found the poison. We found out that he might. Again, it didn't specifically say this is all still speculation.
So nothing else happened. That's all that happened when you were there. Nothing
I feel like
else.
something
Nothing
did.
weird.
Nothing else happened. That was out of the ordinary. That wasn't that way yesterday.
What wasn't what way?
What
missed
did we
something.
miss?
I was too focused on
the note was still
chickens.
there.
The note was still there. You talked to a chicken.
gone, just
You found
say.
some poison. So like all the chickens were fine.
Oh no, yeah, 2 more of the chickens were dead. But I figure that goes hand in hand with it being on the chicken feed.
Oh, so the chickens were dead. Did anybody come and get their eggs yet?
No, I was thinking about that. That like, yeah, maybe it's the chicken eating the feed and then it poisons the eggs. People eat the eggs, and then
So you asked that
So it
then?
was an accident?
No, I'm
No.
thinking it's a deliberate way to get the poison without it being traced.
to the most amount of people possible, and hopefully it just gets. Unless this is like
Or
specifically.
How fast?
it's, that's what I mean. Were the eggs collected and who collected
How
them?
fast does the poison work? When
Is there a type of poison that can even do that? Let me check these books now that I have this information.
I forgot to say I did want to make a point to write down all the ingredients, so.
Yeah.
Well,
they
Oh,
did-
pickled silver wasp? Dude, that's a delicacy on the wall, maybe. As long as it's not poisonous.
You looking to die, son?
They did say that when they checked the body that they did cut his stomach open and look for poisons, though.
But they looked for poisons,
Not eggs. No poison, but there's a lot of poisoned egg in here.
Again, though it's not. I don't want to jump to conclusions because again, even though these notes they don't specifically say, they're just referencing green.
Right, we need
Green
to.
could- right.
We need proof. So somebody was. Okay, so the green is poisoned.
Yes.
I think we should check on Ruby between today and tomorrow because the last time chickens died, the next day Emerald died. And
Yeah, I know.
chickens
That's why I
died
wanted to know if
today.
anybody had collected the eggs and who collected them and who delivers them and who's preparing these meals and are they marked in
The
some way?
chef.
You guys done sharing secrets?
We can go back right now. It's not one and done.
Yo, Henry.
Still there.
What's the deets on your egg collection?
I think we should do that. Those are good points.
Well, and I want to check and see if there is a type of poison that would work in that way.
6 successes on my skullduggery.
Dude, you dug hard.
I dug so hard.
On that skull.
Well, you were probably put off a little bit by this guy's attitude, but
It's like I'm trying to talk covertly here, dude. You're like,
he doesn't look quite right. He's got makeup on, and the way he's wearing his clothing, and
Isn't he wearing a mask?
yes, but
His pants are on backwards. What?
from one scorpion to another,
Would a scorpion normally be that chatty?
doesn't look.
He's a fake scorpion.
He's wearing
It's a spider.
Let me see.
I'm wearing Crocs.
Lobster.
He's basically wearing a disguise. He's disguised as a scorpion. I'll just tell you, because it's obvious at this point.
I knew he seemed very crab-like with how vocal and outgoing he has been. The entire time I was trying to do my homework.
Are you still doing that? I finished mine a while ago.
I'm just invested in this other
So
story.
basically, at this point,
We'll kill him.
Me or the...
we are going to.
Wait, we want to go back to the Henry.
Yeah, but at this point, we're gonna move to dinner, and once you guys finish what you're doing. So whatever you want to do is fine, but then we're gonna move to dinner.
Okay, well, I want to look in these books of poison that I've been looking at and see if there's some sort of poison that can
with
be
those ingredients
transferred through animals. Like if somebody poisoned the chickens, if it would poison the egg then that they
What was poison first? The chicken?
were laying. The poison would pass through the...
also, now that we also know the ingredients, we can try to find the actual poison.
Yeah.
Who was actually looking at the table with the poison stuff on it? That was you?
Yeah. And I made a note that I recorded all of this stuff.
And what check did you roll?
I did a medicine water.
Okay, so you did do a medicine check. So you seen the dark green color on the table and the dark green color in the feed bag.
Yes.
So you would think that the poison is probably dark green in color, and it was mixed on the table, and it appears that some of it was probably spilled into the feed. Right?
Whoops.
Or put there purposely.
I'm just making sure I told you everything that the medicine would have got, because that was what the medicine check did. I wasn't sure if you did medicine. You don't find anything specific like passing from the chicken to the egg or to the meat. I mean, probably there's poisons that would transfer to the meat, I'm assuming.
Okay.
But I don't know how chickens make eggs.
Well,
Okay, well then, so that is not how it was there. So, and he just kind of told you that it was accidentally spilled.
yeah, and
Basically,
it would make sense that if someone's going to use a sophisticated poison that you can't find in an autopsy, they're not going to be so
You also think they would mix it somewhere where it wouldn't spill all over the place.
Or they put it in the feed bag to test it on the chickens to make sure they got the ratios right.
They could have, but it looks like it was on the feed bag. So why would they be like, all right, got to do this in secret? Whoops, spilled this very noticeable green color all over everything. Yeah, it'll be fine.
They used the feed bag to try and clean it up, and it didn't work.
Shit. Oh, that's good now.
All right, well, so what poison was it? Whoever's got the poison books?
Yeah, we got the poison books. What kind of poison is it? Did you guys grab the papers that were down there?
They're all up here.
So no?
Says the guy who forgot.
He was
to
the
tell us
paper guy. I
chickens
was the
died.
poison guy.
You're gonna go back to it. You'll be able to find it.
Yeah.
I bet Margaret did it.
I don't know. I can't think of a good poison name.
Okay, well, that's
Thrax.
It doesn't matter. Thrax.
Thrax.
Yeah.
Thrax. It's called Onitama. Onitama Thrax.
Okay.
Perfect.
Okay, and what is the?
When in doubt, consult the wall.
Yeah.
How does it work?
You need a name? There it is.
How does it work?
Ingested or
What? Huh?
How does it work?
It's invested. Yeah.
Okay, and what's the? I guess the shelf life on it once it's made. Like, how long do they have to use it after it's made before it like loses potency? Does it?
It looks like it. It actually can just be stored in a jar and it stays potent for quite some time.
So they could have made it 6 years ago. Just been hanging on to it.
I mean, you could always go talk to the poison lady. She might give you some more information, but that's all you can determine from here.
What a bunch of dumbass books.
That's why I wanted to know if there was an apothecary earlier. But
Well,
she'll work too.
She basically is the yeah. No, there would be a place for mixing medication as well.
Did you guys bring any of that stuff?
Well, I was going to add because I
bring the pickled wasps.
I meant to. I meant to say that I wrote. I meant to say that I wrote all of the stuff down, and I was going to ask if there was a way where I could have like scraped a sample off the table, if that was possible, or maybe like cut a piece off of the feed bag. Yeah, I'll store it in my mouth.
Yeah, you can probably scrape. I don't know if it would still have its potency.
Yeah.
But you still...
I mean, this would remove its potency. It's poison.
Well, no, but it soaks in. So...
Suck on the wood! like it's a honeycomb.
Trying to die.
Suck on the wood.
You give it to someone else.
Oh my god.
Suck on the wood.
Like
You don't do it.
No, I don't.
You ever heard of a splinter? You got poison wood, you splinter someone, they're dead.
I think that's what Derek should title this episode.
Suck on the wood.
Suck on the wood like it's a honeycomb.
No.
We don't want to get demonetized before we even get monetized.
I was gonna say, we're nowhere near being monetized, so
Alright.
we can recover at this point. Alright,
We're on the right track, baby.
Because we're gonna pick up next time.
Well, is there anything else that you guys want to do before dinner?
Time to go
I
back
want
to
to
the
go
Henry.
find the Ruby lady and just be like, hey, I want to just skip dinner tonight.
Yeah, I feel like there's a couple things that should be on the checklist.
Talking to Kaji, you run into him first. She is dining alone in her estate this night and the next, catching up on her work.
That would be a perfect opportunity for her to be poisoned. I don't say aloud.
She's like, what are you
Yeah,
getting at here? Are you...
I guess.
Okay, so Kaji's there.
Have you seen them? Are
and
they here?
she is not there. So he tells me that she's dining alone in her.
Yes. As you guys get to dinner, it's a much more raucous affair, and you guys quickly realize it's because she's not there.
Cool,
So,
I'm gonna
party
slip
time.
out.
Chick's not here.
Mom's not
Bring
here.
out the extra. Bring out the good sake.
I'm staying here.
Bring out the double cups.
Double cups?
Yes, you get more sake in one go.
And where you're
I'm gonna slip out and go to her.
Just glued to just
go
two
to her
cups.
chambers.
Go to her chambers. Yeah. Does anybody want to come with me?
I will.
Yes.
Yep.
Oh, everybody. Okay.
I'm gonna follow. I'm gonna try to find that fake scorpion dude and follow him.
Yeah, dude, fuck that fake scorpion. That lobster
Wait,
ass.
no, that's a good idea. I want to go with you.
Man, I'm gonna need so much skullduggery up here.
I'm going with you because Hita Pep might help us.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because he
I want
always
to go
helps.
with you.
He helped me
wanna
find the
track
grappling hook
Alright,
that may
so
or may not come in handy in the
Where are you
future.
going?
You gotta stay at dinner.
Well, unless when we're all separating,
talk.
I'm gonna go follow the scorpion dude. If you say, nah, I might need you, but otherwise, that's who I'm gonna go.
Well, no, I think that's a good idea too. If he's
Right.
Is his
skulking
time...
about doing something weird, also.
He's talking
Who knows?
loudly in a library.
Maybe we'll run into each other outside of her room.
Whoa!
Yeah, this dude knew exactly where the poison section was. He's talking loud in the library. Nothing good can come of this dude.
I don't trust anyone who talks loud in a library.
I mean, I feel like you guys can handle this. Maybe I just go stake out the granary again.
I mean,
Dude's just got the hots for Margaret.
No, that's the Henry. The granary's a
Oh.
separate building.
yeah, but we need you in the Henry.
Wait, so did you
Someone's
guys
gotta
figure out
come
who delivers the grain?
Local farmers.
Yeah, different people. Nobody specific of note.
Okay.
I
I
assume
mean,
the
remember
poison
they
happened
were
after.
here for the farmers festival the other night. They were kind of off on their own. They're just
When was the
peasants.
last farm festival?
Like yesterday.
No, before that one. What was the one before that?
I probably last
was it
harvest season.
2 days before the emerald dude died.
I'm sure no. Alright, so you're going where then?
I'm gonna stake out the granary. I don't have high hopes, but you know, if somebody tries to go into that secret room,
You're going to the granary.
I'm going with her.
You guys are going to talk to Samuku, and you're gonna trail.
The scorpion.
wait, actually,
You're
would
gonna
it be a
find
good
him. He's
idea if I
probably
just
here.
went to dinner?
Yeah.
But
Just so there's like one of us there? Or do you think the granary's...
I mean, hey, Ruby Chick ain't there, and everyone's partying. No
I
one will
think
remember.
they've gotten what they wanted out of the granary off.
you guys
But
are
who knows? It could be.
That's true.
day ahead of the adventure. I'm just debating on what I'm gonna move. Do I move stuff
Nice.
to tonight?
We're usually way behind.
Well, we could stop it here.
No, we
Hey,
are
we're gonna
stopping
stop.
here.
Okay.
I was leading into that. I just want to know where everybody's gonna go, and then we're gonna pick up there next time. So you're gonna decide later. You guys are gonna trail the crane or the scorpion, and
The crane?
he's not a crane. That was an actual accident. He's
Well,
actually not a crane.
Hey, he's a crab, but you heard how loud he was talking. He spent like 20 minutes describing the loud ass crab at dinner, and then
slip.
the next day we were like, yeah, there's this dude looks at a scorpion just yelling his brains out in the library. Crab. He's the one bad one. Crabs are always good.
I hate it when I
Yeah.
get some bad crab.
Yeah.
All right.
Did you? Yeah, you meant. Never mind. You mentioned.
So that's where we'll pick up next time. You guys trailing the scorpion. You guys going to warn
We love splitting
the
party.
Ruby champion,
I
and
know.
you
It's always
doing
been
some
like, damn
stuff
it,
that
we
doesn't
don't
matter.
need everybody.
Yeah.
Well, this is one of those things where like everything's like timed.
And I feel like if
Yeah.
So like we can't not split the party.
Yeah, we only.
I
if
did-
we had the people
A day.
shuffled right, it wouldn't have mattered.
I did do some stuff that was supposed to happen tomorrow night tonight, but I think I'm gonna stick to the main plan. And this
All right.
this will be your guys' tonight, and then tomorrow we'll go as.
Tomorrow night I need.
I was
to
gonna
be
cut the
at
adventure a
Henry.
day short, but I'm not going to.
right.
So you're not gonna solve anything tonight, but we will pick
Right.
up.
Well, yeah, because we're not
Let's
solving
pick
it
up.
tonight. Because tomorrow night, that's when I'm gonna go hang out by the grappling hook. I'm gonna catch whoever does the murders at the grappling hook because it's gonna be important.
It's
I
all
know it.
about the grab.
It always is.
You know
Wasn't
what's
the
funny?
point of that
You know
to
what's
be
funny
like
is-
not involved with the check?
What's funny is that works perfectly.
Yeah, but they could be involved with something else. The check was for me not to fall.
That works perfectly because there is a smithing check that needs to be done, and I already had you in mind.
Oh, boom, done, dude. I'm smithing like a motherfucker, dude. Check that out. I got 1 in smithing. Better than all of you
Fact.
by 1.
It's not wrong.
Yes, and as far as I know, next Sunday is still on.
What?
And
I'm not
it's-
gonna ask.
Who's
It's
what?
gonna happen next
Who's
week.
still here?
Like Messi's taken off. Kaganis was here. We got a new follow by Weave and Roll.
Hell yeah, that's a dope ass name.
Did you tell him that
Oh, it's-
I'm working on?
You can tell him right now whatever you're working on.
Is Keegan still here?
Oh yeah, no, I told him that earlier.
You did tell him
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
It was
Keegan bought something I
surfer?
haven't used yet. I wanted to make sure he knew that I
Or-
didn't forget about it.
scene's over. Like when the last did a scene restart at dinner? Is dinner a new scene?
We haven't done dinner yet.
No, but did the start of dinner start a new scene?
Probably.
All right, we'll move half your guys' shit. Dinner was a new scene. Oh yeah, experience.
Oh, yeah.
What are we looking at, bud?
Do we get it after the whole thing?
You're gonna get it at the end.
Son of a bitch.
Not giving you experience this time.
I was able to increase my void by 1 though when you gave me that 1 for remembering, so I'm fine.
All right, guys. Well, we will
Well,
see you next
work for
Sunday
that.
then. If
Yeah.
you want to catch up, I'll be loading more stuff up on the YouTube channel.
Oh shit. Sorry, I bumped into this. I'm not upset about the YouTube channel.
Oh
Like,
shit,
what?
we got a YouTube channel? What?
Dude, I'm gonna check those videos out. I heard they're really all good to listen to at work.
Wait, people are watching us?
For some reason, yeah.
All right.
You guys Totally failed on What's Up YouTube today, by the way.
No, he said, "What the fuck's up, YouTube?" And I said, "Watch the language." He goes, "I'm just pumped," and then he went and got.
It's because we were talking about
I missed that.
cookie decorating.
Yeah.
That's true. Where everyone was fascinated.
Yep.
I
All
wasn't
right, guys.
watching
We
shit
will
'cause Cody didn't
catch
show
you
it to
next
me.
week.
He can show you now.
I don't want to see it anymore.
Bye.
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 Yeah,
Stuff.
we really need an outro?
There it is.